Okay, y'all. I be wanting to have I want this new year to start out good. I be wanting things to be smooth and, I be wanting to just be the laid back person that I truly am. I be wanting to I be wanting to keep the peace. And that's part of the reason why I let some of these ignorant motherfuckers come for me for a long time. And I never said, I don't say nothing. Because at my heart, I'm a peaceful person, you know. But it's this thing called nature versus nurture, which I know y'all done heard of that before. So where you born one way and that's how you are. But then when you start to get out here with the wolves, and see, that's why I'm anti-natalist. That's another reason. I might be in a few places today, but that's okay. Because I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say. World's first and only dark skinned activist. It's only one. It's only one dark skinned activist, and you listening to her, Rashida Strober. I'm the reason all you bitches talking about colorism and dark skin, including you celebrities, a fact. That is a fact. I started dark skin activism in 1998, which is the first platform in history to address the unique discriminations that dark skinned people face. And I called it dark skin activism. I'm the world's first and only dark skin activist. And y'all know the story because I just did a live. Go listen to that live. I always give a brief history because bitches be online stealing from me, and they've been doing it since 2015. But, the nature versus nurture it's a big problem for people like me, being a dark-skinned woman. Because when you try to keep the peace, it's a lot of times that's when you are not going to fucking keep the peace. Because in order to right the wrongs and in order to make people aware of the shit that they're doing wrong in society and the discrimination, you have to sometimes shake shit up. You cannot keep the peace. And this is coming from a person that likes to keep the fucking peace. But I know I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid enough to not know that I could just go about being a dark skinned activist and not have any controversy. But I'm telling y'all, I tried. Because I let these motherfuckers come to my show, and I said to myself, they paying. That was my rationale for it. Out of respect, well, these people are paying their money to come see my show. They got a right to freedom of speech, which I at heart believe in. But here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing that we must understand about this whole thing about freedom of speech, especially as it pertains to Black people in America. Our freedom of speech is dysfunctional. It's rooted and grounded in dysfunction that came out of racism, slavery, white supremacy. And so when someone comes and they call me aggressive, which is what I was just called, and that's why I'm making this live, because I'm addressing it right now, for telling the truth about what dark-skinned people go through. And that same aggressive label is not applied to a light-skinned woman for speaking the same truth. This is the motherfucking problem. This is the problem. Because, see, I could be a light-skinned woman or a fake light-skinned woman like Rachel Dolezal. And I could capitalize. I could be rewarded. And it wouldn't be called aggressive. It would be called bold, inspiring. It would be given all these positive names. But me as a dark-skinned Black woman talking this way, my tonation, my mannerisms, because I'm a dark-skinned Black woman, and because the masses want to keep dark-skinned women in their motherfucking place, that's why they assigning the aggressive label to me as a dark-skinned woman, because they're thinking that, okay, if I call her aggressive, I'm attacking her femininity and that'll make her shut up. That's not going to happen, though. Because what I'm going to do, see, you motherfuckers think you be coming on social media. Y'all bitches think y'all be hurting me. But what you really doing is you giving me content. I'm going to come on here and I'm going to talk about what the fuck you say. I'm going to talk about your ass, and I'm going to talk about what the fuck you say, and I'm going to get it all out there. But whoever it's meant to hear, they going to fucking hear it. Whatever dark-skinned person that's silently going through this shit, they going to hear it and understand I'm putting this shit on blast, which I've been doing this darkism shit on blast. I've been doing it for years. I'm the first to do it. And I don't apologize. I don't get your fucking permission. None of that shit. That's why they be so fucking mad with me. So a black man comes on my post talking about, let me go back to what you said. See, I can't make this shit up. Okay. And I'm not going to sit here and say that this person meant to be, rude towards me. But sometimes you could be rude just without trying to be rude, based off of social norms of discrimination. And that's what's happening here. That wasn't his intent. But because you was born and bred in the United States, where it has been taught for years to hate dark skin, that's the parameters you operate within. That's the mental parameters that we operate in. So comments like this, and this is what this black man said, dark-skinned black man said, and I quote, "You are a bit aggressive when stating the truth. Just relax a little bit with it." That's not a compliment to me. That's a shot. And that's on my page. Y'all. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this up. Okay. Listen, if I was light-skinned, if I was a light-skinned woman saying the same exact, excuse me, the same exact thing that I'm saying, in the same manner that I'm saying, I would be getting all the motherfucking praise in the world. I could get away with anything. And I hate to keep calling this bitch name because I don't even fucking like her. I don't like her at all. She's been forced down the throats of the masses, and she has light skin privilege, but she serves as an example. She serves as an example of what I'm saying is true. She took on the so-called aggressive characteristics of dark-skinned black women and capitalized on it. While dark-skinned black women end up in prison, getting their kids taken away, all screwed up. All kind of bad stuff happens to them. But she capitalized. Excuse me, y'all. She capitalized off of it. And ain't even black. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Some of y'all already know who I'm talking about before I say the name. Cardi B. I cannot stand that woman at all. I cannot stand that woman because I see right through the bullshit. And that's the thing. That's the light skin privilege that I'm talking about. That some of these light skinned women be ratchet, and they be ratchet, they be ignorant, they be ghetto, they be loud, but they don't get their femininity stripped. They don't get their money taken away. They still get the man. They get a motherfucking pass. That's what they get. They get a motherfucking pass. And every last one of y'all listening to this know that I am telling nothing but the truth. All facts. All facts. I ain't gonna come on here and tell nothing but the truth. I don't give a fuck. I said I don't give a fuck. I said I don't give a flying fuck who don't fucking like it. I ain't asked you if you liked it. You don't like it, then you part of the damn problem. You motherfuckers bringing your raggedy ass up in my comment section. You got a right to say what you want. Go right ahead. I don't give a fuck. But I got a right to rebuttal your bitch ass. Because I could take it. Bitch, I've been taking the heat. I've been taking the dark skin out of this heat. I built this whole platform, you motherfuckers. There ain't nothing that you could do to me to harm me. I got not a motherfucking thing to lose, bitch. And it just pisses me off that these black men, even in the Black Panther Party, even in the Black Panther Party, shout out to everybody that's watching, by the way, Ravina, High Elevation Network. Thank you for coming on watching. These men, you can see it in what these black men be doing. Okay, they be elevating the light skin ratchets. Okay, they be elevating the light skin ratchets. They help them. All facts. They marry them. They make sure they financially good. They could be like from the lowest sprungs of society, and they will elevate them. That's what these black men do. Okay, they could be rough around the edges. They can speak in the tone that I'm speaking right now. They could have a deep cigarette voice. Yes, deep. I call some of these deep cigarette voice bitches. Yes, yes, yes. It's gonna be a difference in the way that a dark skinned, deep voice cigarette woman gets treated versus a light skinned, deep cigarette voice gets treated. And I will put all the fucking money I got in the bank, bitch, that they're gonna elevate the light skinned cigarette bitch voice over the dark skinned cigarette bitch voice. They're gonna demonize the dark skinned cigarette voice. They're gonna say she manly. They're gonna say she ain't soft enough. I know what the fuck you motherfuckers gonna say. Y'all, man, let me tell you something. Let me just calm myself down, because y'all motherfucker make me so goddamn mad. Sometimes I be so fucking pissed off. And bitch, don't tell me not to be angry. All these motherfuckers trying to tell me you an angry black woman. Fuck you. I am angry. And that ain't gonna stop me. They think that because they call you an angry black woman, bitch, fuck you. That's gonna make me even more madder and turned up. And you gonna so give me something else, bitch. Because what they're trying to do is stop you. That's none of that shit is working on me. None of your fucking tactics is working on me. I'm still here. You call me manly. You try to strip my femininity. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm going to talk about you motherfuckers. I'm going to continue to use my mouth and my voice to talk about the way black people operate in the black community regarding light skin and dark skin. And I don't give a flying fuck if you're offended or if you're mad. I don't care. Because the ones that's offended, them the ones that motherfucking need to be offended. Them the ones that's guilty. Them the ones that's guilty, y'all. If these motherfuckers start to get in their goddamn feelings about this shit, trust me, it's some darkism that's going on there. It's some shit that them motherfuckers done did. Okay? They don't want to be fucking called out, and they start to feel uncomfortable. And then they start to come up with rationalizations for why you jealous. Fuck you, bitch. I don't care, bitch. Before I came on YouTube, before there was social media, I already had family members calling me jealous of light skin. I don't give a flying fuck about that. What you thought I was gonna run and cower and hide? I'm still here talking years later, bitch. You could call me jealous of light skinned women all day, and I would stand here firm and say the same motherfucking thing. I don't give a fuck. You're gonna have to bring me something else. You're gonna have to bring me something else to get me to stop telling the truth. Bitch, calling me aggressive, bitch, is not going to stop me from telling the truth, bitch. Calling me aggressive because of how I talk, my delivery. That's not going to stop me. It ain't going to stop me. What you think? See, that's what they want you to do. They want the dark-skinned woman to run and be like, oh, they calling me, let me tone it down. Bitch, fuck you. I'm going to turn that shit up. I'm going to turn it up. You want me to tone it down? Bitch, I'm going to turn it up. You're not going to control me as a dark-skinned black woman and how I feel about the way I've been treated. No one's going to control that shit but God. I made a promise to my motherfucking self when I became a dark-skinned activist that I was going to tell the truth. No matter who's get offended, no matter who mad, no matter the death threat, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck. I told y'all, you got to come with something else. Because I told y'all before that what they're trying to do is get you to be quiet. And they know that they could use femininity. A woman does not want to be viewed as not feminine. Okay? So that's what they use against dark-skinned women when we speak loudly, have this tonation, or like I said, if we have a cigarette, deep voice, which I've never smoked cigarettes, but I'm just saying, they strip us of our femininity. But when light-skinned women, I done seen this shit happen. Light-skinned women doing this shit get praised. They get praised. They get recording contracts, whatever you call them. The business has changed over years. They get modeling contracts. They get reality TV shows. Okay, they get married to, black men of means and wealth. They get the motherfucking house. They get the motherfucking car. Mm-hmm. They get the bank accounts. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. For the same exact behavior. Okay, they get a pass. It's called light skin privilege, bitch. But dark skinned women, let me show y'all what dark skinned women get. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what we get when we do the turn up too much. If we do the turn up too much, if we assert ourselves. We get blackballed in different industries, and blackball itself is darkism. Saying the word blackball, that's darkism. We get longer prison sentences. We get relegated and pushed into, the poverty and the ghettos of the world. We get to become baby mamas instead of wives. We don't get the financial support. We don't get the push that we need. We don't get the management that we need. We get no protection. We're left to fend for ourselves. We don't get shit. So if I got nothing to lose, why the fuck do you motherfucking think I'm not getting nothing from you motherfuckers anyway? You're not giving me anything. So why would I sit up here and try to censor myself for y'all bitch ass? You ain't doing nothing for me. That don't even make no damn sense. There's just no reason. You got to give an incentive at least. We don't get incentives. This dark skin black. Give me a goddamn incentive. You're rewarding the behavior that come from me that you say is so bad and aggressive. You're rewarding the light skinned women with it. They getting the economics of it and the social status of it. Make that shit make sense. Then black people know that this is true. They'll try to deny it. These niggas try to deny it, but it's the truth. And they get so angry with me because I be coming and saying it my way. They can't control me. They know they can't. Them motherfuckers know they can't control me. They cannot do that. That's where the anger comes from, because I cannot be controlled and bought. And I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. Like, I'm going to say it no matter what you say. That's when motherfuckers want to bump heads with me, because they just know it's going to be, it's possibly going to be a fucking confrontation, because you're not going to fucking control me. I see this as control in terms of oppression. You're trying to control how I express my own oppression. That is what you're trying to do. And that is not going to work with me. I don't do well with people that try to control. I was born free naturally. When I came out of my mother's womb, I came free. I wasn't in shackles. So why on God's green earth do people think that they can go around controlling other people? My only thing is this. Long as you ain't going around causing destruction to other people, do you? And I don't do that. I don't go around fucking with people, starting shit with people, causing. I don't do that. I simply speak about darkism and I tell the truth. And I do it the my fucking way. And you fucking motherfuckers got a problem with that. You call me aggressive for that. But these same bitches that's non-dark skinned, that's talking about it, which they done got it from me any goddamn way, you give them a fucking pass. You reward them financially. And what I want to say is, fuck you to every black person that has done that. You ain't shit. You are fucking low down. You are the lowest of the low. You are trash. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to come on here and talk about this black man, this dark-skinned black man that sat there and called me aggressive. And he didn't respond when I said to him, if I was light-skinned, I told him, I said, if I was light-skinned, you wouldn't call me aggressive. You would come up with he would have came up with a nice empowering term. Definitely if I was white. But this is another example of how light skin privilege work. This is an example. Because some people try to pretend that they don't understand how light skin privilege, non-dark skin privilege is presented in the society. They actually pretend and act like they don't know. Well, I'm giving you a concrete example. Saying that Rashida Strober, the dark-skinned activist, as a dark-skinned woman, I'm aggressive because I'm telling the truth, but not saying the same thing about a light-skinned or a non-dark-skinned woman that has the same delivery. That's subtle darkism, y'all. But I catch on to this shit. I've been victimized by it so long. You can't hide it from me. I see right through y'all bullshit. And that's why I'm on here to call it out. I'm done. I'm tired of talking. Let me get on up off of here. Whoever this message was meant to hear, that person is going to hear it today. My website is darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. Once again, excuse me, darkskinactivist.com. And my website is, my Cash App is $rashidalala. Once again, that's $rashidalala. Once again, that's $rashidalala. Make a donation. And by the way, you can find my Cash App, my PayPal, and my GoFundMe on any video in the comment section or in the description. Or you can go to my website and find it as well. And my website is darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. Make sure you like and share this video because I'm sure somebody need to hear it. World's first and only dark-skinned activist. I will talk to y'all again soon. I'm signing out.